friends coming to you from my new apartment this week, where you're getting like this really dramatic lighting because everything over there is boxes. And we're gonna get a little Christmas in July this week. I went to Catholic school in the US, which means we hit the Christmas in school thing heavy. It wasn't just like one craft project before winter break. It was like a month-long event. And around December 6th or 7th, some kids in my school started talking about this pre-event event called St. Nick's Day. It's where you leave your shoes out at night and St. Nick supposedly comes to your house and leaves you a present in them. And the kids who St. Nick had visited the night before couldn't agree what he brings because some of them got money, some of them got candy. One kid got one of those like fuzzy, velvety Santa hats. So we're all sitting there wondering out loud why some kids got presents and some didn't, and the teachers like, frantically explained that some kids get their presents on the morning of December 7th and some leave their shoes out on the night of December 7th because obviously it takes a lot of time to get to all those houses. And then another was quick to add that, of course, St. Nick doesn't visit everybody's family because some people want Christmas to just be extra special. But I wanted a fuzzy Santa hat, and since we were already in full holiday prep in my school making advent candles with sheets of beeswax and a hairdryer and memorizing St. Luke's Gospel, the 2nd chapter, 8th through the 17th verse, I started feeling that good staticky feeling in my chest and couldn't understand why some kids could have an early mini Christmas and I couldn't. So on the ride home from school, my brother and I mentioned that we heard we're supposed to put our shoes out, and my mom asked what we're supposed to get in them. I mentioned that I'm really hoping that I get a Santa hat, and my brother says that he wants to get the same. My mom pulls into the garage, walks into the house, and says ever so dramatically, "Wait! I need to run to the bank." And my brother and I are used to her running out for quick errands, but as we hear her car pull out of the driveway and the garage door go down, we look at each other just devilishly and say, "It's 6 p.m. The bank's already closed." There were Santa hats in our shoes the next morning. Nobody ever told me when I was little that Santa wasn't real. There was no big revelation or realization. It wasn't even that I just slowly came to understand from noticing all the little inconsistencies in the story. It just felt like it was real for some time. And then later, crouched in the staircase next to my parents' garage, it didn't. But I've been thinking about my belief systems lately, the ones more strongly held, the ones that I still have. And I wonder how I arrived at them. Was it from reading scholarly articles or weighing evidence? Was it by calculating some logical equivalent of how fast one man would need to get in and out of every chimney, factoring in time zones to reach every child in one night? Probably not. Most of the things that I believe just started with a feeling, something that made sense to me, that felt right to me, and then only later did I find the facts and the evidence to back it up. And I think that I'm fine with that. I don't really appreciate this idea of objective reason being elevated as a value over those silly feminine feelings, especially because those people who claim to form their belief systems from complete unemotional rationality, you scratch a little bit below the surface and there's plenty of feeling there too. Involving messy, complicated, inscrutable emotions in our decision making is, you know, messy, complicated, and inscrutable. But I don't think it's always a bad thing. Compassion is a feeling. Empathy is a feeling. Hell, outrage is a feeling, and I think sometimes that's valuable too. You can be faced with the objective fact that Santa isn't real. The jingling of sleigh bells was just car keys. Those reindeer hooves were just the clicking of your mom's high heels. But you believe that she loves you and wants to give you a nice memory. And because of that, you believe the other things that she teaches you. To be brave and be kind, to treat other people like they matter, to believe that you matter. And that can shape how you see the entire world. Facts matter now more than ever, of course, but if you really think that nothing that you believe is shaped by feeling, well, you should try leaving your shoes out overnight. Tell me in comments how you came to believe something that you believe. If you like this video, you can subscribe. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet at ItsRadishTime, and I will see you next week. Bye!